In a quiet town nestled between the hills and dense forest, there stood an old antique shop named Hollow Antiques. It was a forgotten place, its windows clouded with dust, its wooden sign barely legible. But inside, among the relics of time, sat an unassuming porcelain doll. It was dressed in an elegant, tattered blue dress, its glass eyes a striking shade of green. No one knew where it came from, but the shopkeeper, Mr. Holloway, had always refused to sell it. Until one day, Emily Baker had just moved to town with her parents. A curious 12-year-old with a love for old things, she wandered into the shop, drawn to the scent of aged paper and wood. The moment she saw the doll, something inside her whispered that she must have it. It was beautiful yet unnerving, its tiny lips slightly parted as if frozen in mid-sentence. Mr. Holloway hesitated when she pointed to it. "Are you sure, miss?" His voice was cautious, almost pleading. "Yes, she's perfect. What's her name?" The old man hesitated. "Annabelle." Emily hugged the doll to her chest, oblivious to the deep frown on the shopkeeper's face. That night, as she placed Annabelle on her dresser, she swore she saw its lips curve into a faint smile. She shook the thought away and went to bed. At precisely 3 a.m., Emily awoke to a strange noise, a soft, rhythmic tapping. She turned on the bedside lamp, her heart pounding. Annabelle was no longer on the dresser. She found the doll sitting upright on her bedroom floor, its head tilted unnaturally to the side, shaking. Emily placed it back where it belonged and pulled the covers over her head. The next morning, she found tiny footprints leading from her dresser to the door. Each night, the disturbances grew worse. The doll would be found in different places. Sometimes its dress would be stained with dark, unexplainable smudges. Sometimes Emily heard soft giggles, like a child's, though she was alone. Her parents dismissed her fears, saying it was just an overactive imagination. But Emily knew better. One night, she woke up to the feeling of breath against her ear. A voice, high and whispery, murmured, "Let's play." She screamed. Her parents rushed in, but Annabelle was right where she had been left, as if she had never moved at all. Desperate, Emily searched the internet for answers. What she found sent a chill through her bones. Annabelle was a cursed doll, tied to a tragic past. She had belonged to a girl named Margaret Holloway, the shopkeeper's daughter, who had mysteriously vanished a century ago. Some said Margaret's soul had never left the doll. Terrified, Emily took Annabelle back to Hollow Antiques. Mr. Holloway's face turned pale when she placed the doll on the counter. "She spoke to me," Emily whispered. "She wants to play." The old man swallowed hard. "You must leave now." Before Emily could protest, the doll's head slowly turned on its own. Its lips moved. "No, stay with me, forever." The lights flickered, the door slammed shut, and Emily's screams were swallowed by the shadows. Days passed. Emily's parents searched frantically for their missing daughter, but there was no trace of her. The town whispered of Hollow Antiques, of the cursed doll, of Mr. Holloway, who refused to answer any questions. Some swore they still heard giggles echoing through the alleyways at night, and a child's voice singing eerie lullabies. One evening, a local boy named Peter walked past the shop. He stopped, staring through the grimy glass. There, among the dusty antiques, sat Annabelle. But something was different. The doll's blue dress looked newer, its porcelain hands freshly polished, and its glassy green eyes, they looked exactly like Emily's. Peter stumbled back, horror clenching his throat. Then faintly he heard it, a whisper. "Let's play."